Hey, what's going on out there, man? You already know what it is. It's your boy DOC, and we back with another episode on What's the Vibes. You feel what I'm saying? I think we on spring break, so I hope everybody enjoying some time off. If y'all do have time off, you know, some of us still gotta work. Some of us. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you do got some time, sit down, relax, turn your volume up, and let's get right into it. Alright, so before I start this episode, I need to let y'all know, if you have not seen Creed 3 yet, don't watch this episode. But it's been out for like a month and some change, so if you haven't seen it yet, go to the theaters and go see it. The movie is fire. But if you haven't seen it, don't watch this episode. All we discuss in this episode is Creed 3, ratings and plots and everything. So if you haven't seen it, don't watch it. Straight like that. Alright, so Creed 3. Alright, I want to get into it, you know what I'm saying? Because Michael B. Jordan is one of my favorite actors. Shout out Michael B. Jordan. Creed 3, it was a good movie. I ain't gonna lie, it was a good movie. I had to let it simmer though, I ain't gonna front, because when I first seen it, I'm outside, I'm shadow boxing, I'm jogging, things just ain't the same for young Jermaine. Like I'm all that. I was wild, I'm not even gonna front. But everybody get like that after they see like a good motivational, uplifting, grit type of movie. You know what I'm saying? If not everybody, well, at least me. But like after I let it simmer, you know what I'm saying? Like at first I ain't gonna lie, I gave it a 9. I'm not even gonna lie off the rip. I gave it a 9. But I let it simmer, and I'd say like a 7.5. You know what I'm saying? 7.5. And a 7.5 ain't bad, but it ain't a 9. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell y'all why. So I felt like the movie, like they did a very good job of like having a lot going on, but also having it flow very well. You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause some movies be looking like it's all over the place with a plot head and a back plot there and this storyline and somebody get their own storyline and it look all over the place. But in Creed 3, I felt like they did a good job of having it flow. You know, with bringing in his old friend, you know what I'm saying? He have that grudge against him saying like, you stole my life, you know what I'm saying? I was locked up, you was out here living my dream and everything. And then they had like another relationship conflict with like him and his wife, you know what I'm saying, where like they trying to see how they gonna parent their daughter, you know, whether to like, you know, how to express herself when she gets angry and stuff like that. And then the other conflict with like him and his mom, you know what I'm saying, like how she felt was the proper way to like raise him and keep him away from like his old friend Damien and stuff like that. So with all that going on, I felt like they did a good job with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't all over the place. The only thing I didn't like is that with all those conflicts happening, I feel like there was no resolve to some. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna break that down. For y'all. Alright, so like the first conflict, let's say the conflict between Donnie and Dane, or Adonis and Dane, right? Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan, right? Alright, so I felt like I understood the conflict, you know what I'm saying? Like they was kids, you know, Adonis got into the fight. Dane pulled the gun to protect him and everything. Adonis peeled off and ran when the cops came. Dane got caught. He got locked up. You know what I'm saying? While he locked up, Adonis go on to be Creed. You know what I'm saying? Like he go on to like fulfill his father's shoes and become that boxer, the champ, and the Hall of Famer, and the successful career, the wife, the child, everything. You know what I'm saying? Dame in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like he sees all this happening. I know he holding that grudge. Like damn, like bro ain't even check on me. That's how he felt. Like bro ain't even check on me and stuff like that. He ain't come visit. He ain't write no letters. He out there living my life. So boom, that's the conflict right there. Now he gets home and he doing everything in his power to get that life that he always wanted, to fulfill his dream. You know what I'm saying? And he do that by any means necessary. I told y'all there's gonna be a bunch of spoilers here. So spoiler alert. You know what I'm saying? Like he hired his man from jail to go and break what's her name? Drago. He going to go break Drago's hand at the listening party. Now he get his title fight against the other dude. Whips some ass. You know what I'm saying? I go in front. Dirty or not, he whips some ass. Clean. Knock the nigga out and everything. So now Adonis, you know what I'm saying? He don't like that. So now he gotta press him when he found out that like, you know, like he the one who hired dude to break Drago's hand, because his mom's kept mad letters from Adonis, you know what I'm saying? Didn't let him know that like all the letters he was sending to Dane never got delivered. She was like, no, not having that, because I don't think he's a good influence on you in your life and stuff like that. But yeah, so when he found the picture, she showed him the picture, he goes to impress Dame about it. You know, Dame don't like that. Dame like, nigga, I'm the champ. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the champ now. I don't care what you talking about. I'm the champ now. Adonis said, you know what? I'm coming out of retirement and I'm gonna fight you for the belt. So now the whole fight going on and stuff like that, like, I didn't like the fact that, like, they made it like a, with the bars and stuff like that, or like it was like a jungle type theme when they was in the, or like a cell type theme when they was in the match and stuff like that. Like, I ain't really like that. The crowd disappears and now it's jail bars around them. I ain't really like that. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about it, but I ain't really like it. I don't feel like it was realistic, or I don't think it was consistent with what like the Creed movies have been. But, you know, it still was good to watch. Alright, so after the fight, you know, Creed don't celebrate with his team and his family. He go check on Dame. You know, so they talk a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dame let him know, like, yo, bro, it was never your fault. You know what I'm saying? We was just kids and stuff like that. But I felt like there was a lot of questions left unanswered. Like, you know, I don't think, I feel like Adonis should have told him, like, yo, bro, you know, like, my mom's never sent out those letters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like even Dame should have been like, yo, my condolences for your mom, you know, because his mom passed in the movie. Spoiler alert, I told y'all, it's going to be mad spoilers in here. But, like, his mom's passed, so, like, he could have been like, yo, my condolences. I felt like it wasn't enough there, and then at the end, they're just like, yo, if you ever need me, you know where to find me. Like, bro, what? Like, what? I felt like that could have, I don't know, I'm not saying in that scene it could have been more dialogue there to, like, resolve a few things, but it's like, it could have been something. I feel like something was missing for them to really, like, you know, hug it out, brotherly love, like, yo, bro, like, let bygones be bygones, let's go run it up, you know what I'm saying? Like, join the gym, or let's run the gym together, like something. It was just, yo, if you ever need anything, you know where to find me. That's not it. Another conflict, I want to talk about the parenting, you know, with Adonis and his wife and stuff like that. I felt like with her daughter, like, she was going through it with the whole fighting in class against the bullying and stuff like that. You know, the wife had one way of expressing things. Adonis had the other way of expressing things. I felt like they never came to that common ground of what it should be for their daughter. You know, it's just like, oh, she should learn to express herself by letting us know what it is. Like, she signs, so, like, telling us what it is. And he like, nah, if a bully steps to her, she needs to learn how to defend herself and fight back. I felt like that never got resolved. Like, now we don't know what the daughter doing. Is she in school still beating people up? Like, what's going on here? And then the last conflict, even with Donnie and the wife, you know what I'm saying? Like, his wife is like, you know, she like, yo, open up more, express to me how you feel and talk to me. I'm your wife, blah, 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 blah. We have a child together. Like, you need to start vocalizing how you feel. And he just like, I don't talk about that. Let it lie. Leave that shit is dead. Let it lie. So, like, now what that look like? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he did open up after his mom passed and stuff like that. But it's like, I don't know. I just felt like it just could have been more. I feel like a lot of the conflicts did not get resolved. Like, I need endings. I need to know what happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not unless it's gonna be a Creed 4 or something. I need to know what's going on in these streets. But overall, y'all, I'm telling y'all, good movie. You know what I'm saying? I definitely gave it a 9 when I first saw it. You know, I was outside. But I calmed down. I gave it a 7.5. 7.5. Let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that movie is really fire. If y'all haven't seen it, go check that out. Movie is tough. I want to rate it. So I want to put it in the ratings like with all the Creed movies, 1, 2, and 3. I ain't gonna lie. I would say it's 3. I ain't gonna front. I say it's 3. But it's not far off. No, it's no gap. I just think it was just a good storyline, and it was a good way to end it. It was a good addition to like 1 and 2. I think it was 3. I think it's in order, like 1, 2, then 3, honestly speaking. But y'all let me know how y'all felt about it. You know what I'm saying? Go watch that if y'all haven't already, and let me know. Drop it in the comments. Let me know how y'all felt about Creed 3. Alright, I was gonna end the episode, but I gotta talk to y'all about that corny kid comment with Michael B. Jordan and the girl from the podcast and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like I heard the audio back. Like, when I heard the audio back, I know it's a little late. Like, everybody already discussed it. But I heard the audio back. I don't think she was calling him the corny kid, though. I think it was the other podcaster that was calling him the corny kid. You know, like, she was just saying, like, oh, like, went to school. He brought his headshots to school and stuff like that. Maybe back in the day when they went to school together, she used to call him a corny kid. That's probably what he was referring to for real. You never know. You know what I'm saying? I would like to get to the bottom of that. maybe back in school, she probably was like, yo, you know, her friends probably laughed about Michael B. Jordan, like that's the corny kid who brings his headshots in. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, yo, my boy was on the grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice a few things in order to get where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Or in order to achieve your goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, he probably in high school, like, I'm gonna use this time to get it out there that I'm trying to be an actor. I'm trying to be successful. I'm trying to be whatever it is. I'm trying to hit these goals. You know what I'm saying? So that makes me corny. You know what I'm saying? Should I be corny too at the end of the day? Alright, so that about wrap this episode up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, comment, do all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be back. We'll see y'all on another episode right here on What's the Vibes. You know, get with me.